You know, it's hard to start living a new lifestyle. People don't really understand it. I went from party girl, binge drinker, to going to church, becoming a fitness coach. I've lost 35 pounds. I talk about Jesus. It's funny what can happen in your life. I don't know if funny is the right word, but when you decide that you're ready for more, you can become a completely different version of the person that you ever thought that you were. I know that sounds kind of odd, but when you really think about who you are, who were you a year ago? Who were you 6 months ago? Who were you 5 years ago? Who were you 10 years ago? Where have you come? Are you still in the same place? Have you grown? Do you want to grow? Do you have the desire to grow? Because if we're not living, we're dying. And we only get one shot. So it's kind of your responsibility, not kind of, it is your responsibility to find the thing that excites you, that you want to live for. If that's being the best stay-at-home mom ever, be that guy, be that girl. If it is being the best kindergarten teacher ever or college professor, be that person. If it is being a fitness coach, be that person. Whatever you are, be a good one. Abraham Lincoln said that. And I used to kind of take that into the negative connotation, like, if you're an asshole, be the best asshole there is. But don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Nobody wants to hang around that guy. Be the inspirational guy. Be the guy who gives people hope. Be the girl who people want to say hi to when you walk down the street. Be the person that instills hope. Don't be the person being negative on social media or falling victim to the, political debates or the religious debates. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And if one thinks left and one thinks right, the majority of the time, you're not going to change that opinion. If one thinks this way and one thinks that way, you're probably not going to change that opinion. Really, our job isn't to judge another person's journey. Our job is to love our neighbor. And I know how hard that can be because I struggle to literally love my neighbor. But you have to pray for the people that you struggle with. Someone told me one time, the faults we find in other people are usually the things that drive us the most nuts about ourselves. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard probably 15 different people say it at 15 different times, and so maybe that rings true. I don't really know. All I know is that life is short. Life is short. It's meant to be lived. It's not meant to be lived in a box where you go day to day, working for someone that you don't respect, or living paycheck to paycheck, or just going through the motions. Life isn't meant to be that way. It's meant to be extraordinary. And I know a lot of times we get caught up in the mundane things that happen from day to day, but you have to find a way to make that day extraordinary. And something as simple as going outside and walking, around your house and, exploring your garden, or, taking a drive down a road that you've never been down, or eating a really good ice cream cone. You have to make each day extraordinary. You have to find the joy in every day, because there is something to be grateful for in every day. Like, if you're awake today, there's joy in that, because some people didn't wake up today. So we have to stop limiting ourselves to the lives that we're living if they're not to our full potential. And if you reach that full potential, then set a new goal. Set a higher goal. Set a higher standard for yourself. We're living in a world full of these people, these young kids who have great big dreams. And it's really inspiring to me to see that they have the hope of the world that a lot of us maybe can sometimes lose sight of. Yes, there's war, there's famine, there are homeless people. Find some way that you can bless those people. There is something out there. You can pray for them. You can write letters to our military. You can volunteer somewhere. Even where I live in the middle of, BFE, you can drive 30 minutes and volunteer at a soup kitchen. You can do things. My cousin in Florida, she is asking for plastic bag donations because in Florida they sew them into blankets for the homeless. It doesn't have to be in your area. Find something that speaks to your heart and go for it. Like, what's holding you back? It doesn't always have to be monetary either. Volunteers, spend your time with some local youth. Our local kids, they're awesome. And I get the opportunity to volunteer with our local Youth for Christ organization. And our kids, our teens, they need people. They need people to listen to them, to be their friends, not to boss them around and tell them what to do, just to be there for them so that they know that they have someone out there that they can rely on if they need to talk about something that maybe they don't feel comfortable talking to their parents about. So just find the thing. Don't just live day to day and